Hey everyone, I'm going to do a real quick energy check-in today for a romantic connection that is in separation. What does that mean? Well, for a lot of you, you're not speaking to your person. Some of you are blocked. Your person broke up with you. In some cases, your person told you it's over. I don't want anything to do with you. I never had feelings for you, that type of a thing. Some of you may be communicating a bit with your person, but it's not great communication, okay? This is definitely a connection that is in separation, okay? Possibly divine counterparts here, doesn't necessarily have to be. Remember, this is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. You may resonate with certain parts, but not all of it. That's because I'm pulling on a very large collective. So if you would like to get a personal reading, find out where your person is at, how they're feeling about the connection and what their intentions are, shoot me a DM. I would love to work with you, okay? I have a reading that starts at just $5. They go up from there, okay? So let's get into it. I did a little bit different today. I started out where you are at, where your person is at, how they're feeling, and their intentions towards you. So this is where you're at. 10 of Swords in the reverse. This is indicative of getting over a painful ending. So I do feel that there was a breakup here, an ending. Like I said, some of you may, I think I said anyway, some of you may even be blocked from this person. It's been very painful. It was very hard, okay? But you have done some work here. You've done quite a bit of work, okay? You've done a lot of shadow work, and you're starting to get over this. You're letting it go. You're letting the painful ending go. You're moving through it, okay? Done a lot of shadow work. And a lot of that shadow work has been releasing this connection, releasing this person, releasing timelines, detaching, turning your back on the connection, okay? It got pretty bad here, I'm not gonna lie. But it's like you're realizing, and this may be because of time, or it may be because you've done a lot of karmic loops. I call it a karmic merry-go-round, when you go around and round and round and the same type of scenario happens. It's like you've gotten to the point where you've refocused your energy onto you, okay? Turned your back on this connection, and you're trying to move forwards, okay? Again, I am hearing this could be a divine counterpart connection, like twin flame or soulmate, very deep connection here. I feel that that is the majority of what's going on. This is not a new connection by any means. Here's where your person is at, okay? They're in the 9 of Wands, trials and tribulations. They're feeling you pull away, okay? Big time. They're like, wait, where's my energetic feed? Because in the past, by holding on and by waiting, okay, by waiting and by obsessing and by focusing on them, they got an energetic feed. So this is a very deep connection, okay? They can feel you. And now they're not feeling it. See how this look at this, this is the 9 of Wands here, but see, look at the picture. It looks like a forest fire has come through here. Nothing can grow here for a while anyway. It needs water. It's like they're like, where's my water? I can't grow anything here. It's like energetically you were feeding them, and they weren't giving to you. They were giving to all these other things in their lives, okay? And now they're like, they're feeling the pull away, and they're not liking it, not gonna lie. Okay? This is a divine masculine, okay? This is a divine masculine who's feeling this way. And again, remember, masculine and feminine have nothing to do with him and her. It's not he, she, male, female. It has nothing to do with sexual orientation or gender. But this is your divine masculine. You know, with observer here, they're probably trying to figure out what's going on, okay? So this is kind of my stalker card. This is anything from driving by your gym, your place of work, your home, to trying to look you up on social media. You know, even if you guys don't follow each other and you have someone blocked, or they're blocked, you're blocked. This is that type of energy of, you know, maybe looking at a friend's social media so they can see what you've been up to, you know, like a mutual friend. This is asking mutual friends. This can even be getting their own tarot readings on you, okay? This is also making fake accounts it's like they're keeping an eye on you. They're trying to figure out, and we've got the question mark. I'm not always drawn to this question mark, but it's like they're trying to figure out where you're at, okay? I'm almost feeling like somebody obsessing, going, is there someone else? I feel like there's someone else because he or she is no longer giving to me, and I need water, and I'm missing my energetic feed here, and I got to figure out what's going on. Okay, they're starting to really freak out here. We've got regret. They deeply regret. I do feel like in most cases here, it was this divine masculine who ended things, okay? And they're deeply regretting it, okay? For a lot of you, this was a cycle that continued for a long time, and the feminine was finally like, you know what? Screw it. Okay, dude, fine. Okay? It was like, you want to be done with me? I'm really going to do this work now and turn my back and walk away. And I feel like this person is kind of shocked and like, I didn't think that they would really do this, okay? So here's their intention, okay? Again, please remember, I always tell everyone when you're booking a reading and when you get a reading and during the reading, just because someone has an intention to do something, this does not necessarily constitute a final outcome. This is not necessarily what they're going to do. You're dealing with somebody who's very, very stubborn, and sometimes they intend to do this, but they get held back, okay? One of the best ways I can explain this is, let's imagine all week long you have intended to go out with your bestie after work on Friday. Like, you've wanted to go out so bad. It's your favorite place, your favorite person. You can't wait. You've set aside time, been looking forward to it all week long. Even driving the commute to work that Friday, that's all you can think about. It's like just a few more hours and I can finally do this exciting, amazing thing with my bestie. And as the day goes on, you know, you're kind of over people, okay? It's one of those days, maybe you start getting a headache, maybe you start getting the flu, who knows? You start to feel like crap. And by 5 o'clock on Friday, when you're supposed to be punching out and going to hang out with your bestie, all you want to do is go home, put on sweatpants and Netflix and turn your phone off and not people anymore, okay? It's the same thing in relationships, guys. People can have intentions, and our past life experiences, our inner childhood wounds, our fears, our hangups, our insecurities, other people, our jobs, all of these different things can come into play, and they can change our intentions. You know, just like you changed your mind didn't mean that you didn't want to do it and you weren't excited for it. It's just life got in the way. Same thing happens in relationships, okay? So, but this is their intention. This is what they would like to do. For some of you, your person's going to do this. For others of you, they may be able to hold off a little bit longer, okay? You're dealing with somebody really stubborn here. Page of Cups, message of love. So they do want to communicate with you, okay? They do want to come forward with some type of communication. I do feel like with the Summer card here, now again, this could be indicative that they're going to come forward with communication in summer, okay? Those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, this could be soon. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, you got to wait a while. But this is also my card of hot passion and sexy talk. So they may come in flirty and hot and talking about how hot you are. Maybe kind of like a sexual talk, okay? And the reason for this is because fear. They fear that you're leaving them behind, okay? I did want to get a little bit more insight into where they're at, so I pulled a couple of message cards, okay? This is your person's messages to you. Please have patience. It may not seem so, but I am getting it slowly. I am. Yeah, this person is slower than molasses in winter, okay? I felt out of control with my feelings. I needed time and space to regroup. I didn't mean to hurt you, okay? This is where they're at now. I think in the moment, they may not have meant to hurt you, but I think they said some pretty nasty things, okay? This person is an expert at pushing you away, okay? I have deep and unresolved wounds. You can't fix them. I must do it. I'm just not sure exactly how. So this is a bit of a warning. Even though they do want to come in with communication, remember, they're doing this because they're fearing the loss of you. And this person is clearly saying, I've still got more work to do. No one can help me. I have to do this myself. And then the last message that came out is, I can't be with you right now, but I will be back for you. I will. So here's the thing. What I feel like is going to happen is those of you who your person doesn't come forward, they still have more work to do, and they know that they can't come forward until they're really ready for a solid commitment type of a thing. If your person comes forward, be very mindful of what these messages were, because it's very clear that this person, even though they may have gone through some work and they may realize what you are to them, they still have more work to do. So be very, very careful, okay? And don't enable their behavior. This is message, you may want to take a picture of this. Pause your video and take a picture if you want. This is guidance for you. Don't come in and enable their behavior, okay? I feel like you've done this many, many times. When I enable your bad behavior, I do it because I want you to love me, okay? The healing. This is a learned, ingrained pattern that is taught, and it can be passed down from generation to generation. Enabling does not equal love returning. You enable because you want this person to love you. And somewhere inside you, it's like, well, if I show them enough love, they will realize that I'm the one who loves them the most, okay? Enabling does not equal love returning. It just doesn't. Look to the self as to what kind of a hole in your heart you're trying to fill with this kind of behavior. This pattern does not equate to healthy love returning. In fact, it is the opposite, and it will bring you exactly what you don't want, okay? Law of attraction tells us what we put out there, we get back. That's why it's so important to find that Two of Cups, that amazing connection and falling in love with yourself before you're ever going to find it with someone else. No one can fill your cup for you. More guidance for you when it comes to this connection. The Yin card asks you to let them come to you. Don't even try to send a message, don't try to post something online saying that, oh, I really miss my person, this special person that I'm not going to say who it is. I miss my person, and if they were to come back, I would accept the call. Don't do that. Let this person go through their shit, okay? They need to be where they are, and you need to be where you are, okay? Stop trying to control things. Let them come to you and let things unfold naturally. The reason that you try to control things, and the reason why you enable, and the reason why you accept things that you shouldn't, is because you're scared. You are scared that this person is going to leave you. Fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real, okay? It leads you into places you don't need to go. Most of what you fear right now is an illusion. The more you dwell on fear, the more real it's going to become. So you have to go figure out what that core fear is and face that, okay? Regeneration. This is all about, your person is going to come back. So whether they message you or not, whether they call you, whatever happens, they are coming back. This isn't over. Again, remember, this may or may not be your reading. I feel like a lot of people, whenever I have a positive, good whenever there's a reading of something you want to hear, especially messages from your person, everybody's out there claiming it, okay? And that's fine. I mean, I get claiming positivity, but you can't really claim someone else's feelings. It is what it is. They feel how they feel, okay? It's not like you can control how someone else feels. And why do you want to? Anyway, last but not least, guidance. These two, healing with nature and creative projects. I feel like these are what you can do when you start to feel a little wonky, when you start to get obsessed. Your soul yearns to be outside in nature, around healing waters, flowers, and trees. Go outside, guys. Meditate. Creative projects. Do things that you find, tap into your creativity. It's time to get things done. Make your creative projects a priority right now. Positive life changes. Positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust the process. If you try to control things, you're going to have a little bit more trouble coming for you, okay? Anyway, let me know how this resonates. I am open for personal readings. Shoot me a DM if you would like to book or if you have questions. Sending you all lots of love and light. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.